So here we have a residence that somehow managed to escape the apartment house construction that ramps up in the 19-teens and 20s. It's a survivor from around 1870 in the Mansard style, and the roof, of course, is what's Mansard about this, the double-pitched roof that is somewhere between an attic and a full top floor. And the Mansard comes into style in a small way in the late 1840s in the south end of Boston, in one mansion that was at the corner of West Concord and Washington Street. And by the 1850s and 60s, it's picking up steam, and it's looking to Napoleon III's Paris for inspiration. A lot of housing and buildings in Paris had this double-pitched roof type. If you look just under the central towered element, you've got what's called sawtooth detail, because it literally looks like the teeth of a saw, which is part of the Victorian love of busy detail on buildings and furniture. You've got over the first floor windows these they're not really lintels, they're more like very elegant canopies that are held up by little brackets. And then on the second floor, you've got these kind of cornice-headed lintels above the windows. It's a very interesting house that's managed to retain its semicircular driveway. So if you were to go to the Suffolk County Registry of Deeds, look at an old atlas from the 1870s, you would see the footprint of this house with this little semicircular driveway in front of it, which is, meant for a horse and carriage to pull up right there. Next to it on the left is a very Queen Anne house of about 1880, and the Queen Anne is all about asymmetrical form. It's not about symmetry and balance. It's about all kinds of projections, whether they're bays or oriel windows. Right at that corner is an oriel, O-R-I-E-L, that projects out. And so these are kind of holdovers from what came before the two families and the apartments, and it's a rare thing to have these, and a great thing.